Hello. Welcome to another show, Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction, the channel for United and football fans, the biggest and fastest growing channel in United States. Welcome back. We've had a few days off, a few weeks off after the Euro finals, League of Nations. Congratulations to Portugal. But we want to talk about Manchester United news today. We want to talk about the transfers, where United are. We want to say this is where we are. But while you're watching, smash a like. Don't forget to subscribe and keep supporting us. Thank you very much. As you know, United have been chasing so many transfer targets. They've been chasing Osimhen, they've been chasing Gyökeres, and they've been chasing Bryan Mbeumo. They've got Acuna. So, as it stands, currently, we can see United have got Acuna. Congratulations, they got him for 62 million from Wolves. Good deal. Fine. It's done and dusted. A lot of United fans want this thing to be done before preseason. I get it. But sometimes these things take a while. Bryan Mbeumo did well for Brentford. Thomas Franks. That whole Thomas Frank thing has changed the dynamics. It was looking very good for Man United in terms of Bryan Mbeumo coming to Man United. But with Thomas Frank now the new Spurs manager after the previous manager at Spurs after winning the Europa League was fired, and Angel was fired. But with Thomas Frank, Brentford now has a hold on the whole deal. But even though United are not playing Champions League football, do they still have that pulling power? It seems they still have that pulling power despite not being in Champions League, despite failing miserably and woefully this last season. They still have that pulling power for football players. Gyökeres has said he wants Champions League football. It seems Arsenal are going to seal that deal up. If they do, congratulations to them. He did specifically say he wants Champions League football. I get it, and that is what it is. You can't stop a player who wants to achieve and attain certain level of football, and I respect that. Bryan Mbeumo did very well for Brentford. Man United is another level. Absolutely another level. And a lot of players have come there and failed. Players who've done well in other leagues and other countries have been successful. When they come to United with the microscope zoomed into them, microscopically and cinematographically, you can see they start to crumble under the weight of that badge. So, Bryan Mbeumo will be a good fit. But can he sustain the level of being a Manchester United player? That's the big question. Will Spurs swoop on this deal? Because Thomas Frank has managed him. And would he go to Spurs with Thomas Frank? We don't know. But they have an upper hand now. Spurs have an upper hand. They've got Champions League. His previous manager is there. So he's got two things against us. We have the name, the status, Manchester United. No Champions League. You know, that's what we had. So, we'll see how that, but we will keep you posted all the way, retrospectively, how this deal is going to come out. As for Gyökeres, we can see that he looks like he might be going to Spurs, Arsenal. I can see that happening. So, I don't have a problem with that. We've got one player, we need another striker. If Bryan Mbeumo comes, excellent. If he doesn't, then we face our targets elsewhere. But the way Thomas Frank has approached this thing, as the new Spurs manager, and keeping Mbeumo in the capital, which means he doesn't need to leave London. He could just stay in London instead of going up north to Manchester. So these things can happen. He has the upper hand currently, but Manchester United still, and I will emphasize categorically, fundamentally, still have the pulling power of players despite not being in Champions League and having a woeful season. But we will follow the news. We'll keep you posted. If you want Bryan Mbeumo, drop a comment. Tell us what you think and who strikers you want. Drop your comments and put the strikers who you want United to go after. If the Mbeumo deal crashes and fails and burns, then who next? Osimhen is completely out of the question. I don't see that happening at all. I just can't see that happening. But I'm not trying to be negative. I'm trying to be realistic. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much for joining us. We shall keep you posted on all the United transfer news. From me, it's goodbye and good night. Have a nice day and a blessed week.